Okay, so now we're finally actually going to do the damn deck profile of the Blackwing deck that I was talking to you about earlier. So, let's begin it off with staples. Shura. 3 Bora. I play 3 Blizzards. Never seem to actually fail with this card. I really like the combos. It's fantastic with the deck. I only played 2 Siroccos. Honestly, I did used to play 3 when I first built the deck, but it was just a dead draw the entire friggin' time. So no reason to play 3. Favorite, actually, I think tuner of the deck besides Blizzard is Breeze. Beautiful card. If I get it to my hand because of a card effect, trap or magic, doesn't really matter. I could special summon it immediately to the field, which to me is always going to be a plus. So obviously the combos with Breeze are fantastic. We got Vayu. Was thinking about playing 2 of him, but 1 honestly looks like it just works enough. The duel looks like it usually just doesn't last long enough, to be quite honest, for me to put 2. Kalut, Gale, obviously you have to have him. And Zephyros the Elite, the newest addition to the Blackwing deck. Hopefully, I'm excited about him, that he'll work out extremely well for me when I start dueling with him. I also have the Raven, or Ephelon the Raven. He's not bad. I usually use him with Vayu in the graveyard, and that's pretty much like the reason why I have him. These 2 combo really nicely, since Raven's 6, Vayu's 1. Tragoedia, Gorz is fantastic. I shouldn't have to explain Gorz. Sangan is one of my favorite cards. My friend Nick fucking hates Sangan, and I tell him to go fuck himself. Spirit Reaper, I love having a wall at times, especially if I open up with him. Opening up with Spirit Reaper is actually usually pretty good. It can just stall. And the last of the monsters is Dark Armed Dragon, and I believe that is exactly 23 monsters if I'm correct. Okay, so we will now move on to the spell cards. We've got Black Whirlwind, obvious. I play Burial from a different dimension because of Vayu. Because of him, I like to be able to do him again, use him again. This way I don't even have to have 2 of them anyway in the deck. So I can usually just get him. Next one is Pot of Avarice. Obviously, Pot of Avarice in this deck is extremely useful. And just 2 Pot of Dualities. I used to only have 1 in the deck, actually. And one was going fine, but I just felt like 2 could honestly help, because I felt like half the time I didn't have, I never got really Pot of Duality whenever I needed it. I played 2 M.S.Ts in the deck, obvious, and a Heavy. Heavy never hurts me in this deck because of the only continuous magic is actually Black Whirlwind. So to me, it never hurts me. Then you got some staples here. Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Allure of Darkness for this deck, Mind Control, and I play Foolish Burial, which helps me get out Vayu. Not bad. Spells are 13 in the deck, and traps I run kind of low. I don't know. I run with 9 traps. Icarus Attack, 3 of them. You can't tell you how many times this card has fucking saved me. Honestly, always saves me. We've got 2 Bottomless traps. Obvious fucking good trap card. Then I only play a Mirror Force and the Solemn Brigade. I have thought about playing maybe like a, I don't know, Dimensional Fusion or something else maybe. But it just, I don't seem to ever want to ever play too many traps. I feel like the backfield will always get hit by Heavy Storm. I mean, you constantly could get hit with Heavy, and I feel like if I don't have a huge back row, then you know, Heavy really can't do too much harm to me. Obviously, you know, no matter what, Heavy or Dark Hole will always do harm to you, but still, I just find it not to be that bad. Okay, we'll go on to the extra deck. We've got just 3 Armed Wings. Like I said, I focus heavily on him, and Blackwing Arm Master. These are like the synchros I gun for whenever I duel my friends. They're just the easiest, and they do the best work. The Silver One Ascended. I do have 3 of them, but I only put 2 of them in there. I honestly rarely ever take them out. And Blackwing Dragon. Sometimes I usually go for him. Again, like I said, I don't really use those or don't really synchro those too much. So I do play Dark End Dragon. I rarely go for him. If I go 8, I go with Stardust. So that's another reason why I barely ever get Blackwing Dragon out or whatever, because I'm usually going for Stardust. One of my favorite synchros, actually, just a 26 beater. It's extremely freaking easy to get out, and I don't know. I synchro him half the time the first, no matter what. And I have Black Rose Dragon. Black Rose I've actually never used yet. Never actually have ever summoned him. And just 2 XYZs. I've never actually used them, but you never know when you may need them. Just a Gem Knight Pearl, another 26 beater, and a number 17 Leviathan Dragon. So that's just the extra deck. There's nothing else like a side deck. I don't have anything I need to side, except for maybe like a Late Imprisoning Mirror sometimes, or maybe just like a DD Crow. But that's only because of my friends. Otherwise, I really have nothing in the side deck. I have never even built one because it's really just, I think, personal choice. But anyway, thank you for watching the deck profile. I'm redoing the Blackwing tonight because I'm hoping the quality will be a little better. The old one was way too friggin' dark, and half the time I didn't know what I was talking about, and still don't really know too much about what I'm talking about half these times, but what the hell. Might as well make it, right? I'm bored. So thank you for watching.